Hi everyone, Carla from Industry Connect here. Today I get the privilege to have a chat with Cesar. Now, Cesar has just secured himself a role as an HR reporting and information analyst. So that's a big mouthful, but
Yeah.
it's an awesome position, isn't it, Cesar? So congratulations.
Yes. Thank you. Thank you very much. Yeah.
So Cesar, let's start from the beginning because it's always a great place to start. Can
Okay.
you just give everyone a bit of a picture of who Cesar is, where you came from, what you were doing before you came to Industry Connect? Can you give us a little bit of a picture of that?
Okay. Um, Basically, my background would be about 20 years as a marketing professional in the food manufacturing consumer goods. So, or the FMCG, the fast moving consumer goods. So I worked as a product manager and a category manager at that time. But before that, before I started to join Industry Connect, I was a business owner for quite a long time. So I had two cafes over here in Wellington, which I recently sold because of family reasons.
Yeah.
And then that's when I started to take on Industry Connect. Yes.
Wow. So you were
So
a business owner. You prior to being a business owner, you were in the FMCG area,
yes,
marketing, production, all that kind of stuff.
yeah,
And then you were a business owner for two cafes.
yep.
Then you
That
sold them, and now you came to Industry Connect. So how did
yes.
you find out about Industry Connect?
Oh, that was a very good thing because when I sold my business, I went to drive Uber while looking for the next business opportunity. So through that, there was some, I can't remember, I think it was one of my writers who mentioned about it. And I searched it on Google, and I think it went down from there. Yes.
Wow. So you didn't have any kind of like IT background as such, is that correct?
Yeah, well, no IT background. They basically, yes, yeah, no IT background. Yeah.
So what interested you? Have you always been interested in this side of things like business intelligence, data analyst type of work? What connected that?
Well, it's not far from actually what I do in marketing because we deal with a lot of data, which is basically consumer data. So anything in terms of the movements, products, and everything. So that fascinated me, and I wanted to get more and more information. I believe that getting the right data and understanding the data really helps the business. So I
Mhm.
guess it just folded in and saying, hey, yeah, why not actually try it in other industries? And especially now that data is very big, and that is what
Yes.
they interested in it, really.
Yeah. It's only getting bigger, right? The data
Yeah,
out there, historically, and then now it's only going to be more and more and more data that has to have people that are able to, you know, kind of like filter it down in specific ways in order to make decisions, analyze it, and make the right decisions
yeah,
in order to grow their business or move forward in whatever agency they're with or anything like that.
that's
So
true.
yeah, there's so many people that have taken up, they've come from a change of career,
Yeah,
and even from the health industry, they've come over like a dentist, a biochemist,
nice.
yeah, all these different people from different industries into that data analyst business intelligence field.
Yeah,
It's only going to grow. It's only going to
yes,
grow.
true. That
Yeah.
I agree.
So you joined our 6-week job ready program,
Yep.
business intelligence data analyst job ready
Yeah.
program. How did you find it, doing it via Zoom live sessions with your tutor and your fellow participants? How did you find that experience?
Oh, that was actually very good in the sense like when we were doing Zoom, we had it also with other people from different parts of the world. Like we were having people from Singapore. I mean, it's all over, you know. The good point about Zoom is because you can always go back to it and actually review what has happened. So therefore, there were recordings. And at times, like when I couldn't really go on the actual time, I could actually review the recordings itself. So I found it actually quite good because I mean, I can actually backtrack the instructor and get more information,
Yes,
and it was
yes,
very helpful. The interaction in Zoom actually created more like a good classroom type of experience. So I will agree.
mm,
It is at first scary to actually face, but I guess it's a matter of getting used to it. And basically, a lot of the work now is being done through interactive social. I mean, through cameras or Zooms,
mm,
WebEx, and all those things. So it's a matter of
exactly.
getting used to it.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's just made the world not so big.
yeah,
Brings everyone together, you know. There's
yeah.
so
So
many businesses now, they have staff globally so that they can run 24/7,
true. Yes, that's what
you
they call
know. So
the
it
sub.
just makes it,
Yeah.
yeah. So how did you find the tutors?
Oh, tutors were good actually. You know that when somebody's talking, you know that they have a heaps of knowledge that they can actually add on to that. So while they were giving the instructions, if you keep on asking, they can easily answer the question. So you know that they are seasoned people who are actually
Mm,
talking. And the good thing there is that it's not the instructional type wherein it feels like you're in a classroom or so. Like you have to memorize this and everything. Um, um, he was, I mean, most of the people or most of the instructions I had are pleasurable and which are really good. And I enjoyed
mm.
it. Yes.
Awesome, fantastic. Yeah, our tutors have a wealth of experience behind them, you know, I think the 15 plus years, you know,
Oh,
so there's a, you know, each one 15 plus years. So it's a lot of experience and knowledge. So they bring
mhm.
that extra bit, you know. You can be
Yes.
in a classroom as such where it's very textbooks orientated, but
Yeah.
when you're able to bring real world kind of like, you know, problems and solutions and show how it would work,
Yeah.
then that's when it really starts to click.
Yes.
Yeah. So how did you find you know, moving from after you finished the 6 week job ready program and you had to go over to the internship with MVP Studio? How did you find that? Was it hard for you? Tell us a little bit
Oh,
about that.
well, moving on from the instructions onto the internship. Um, it was I think it was well done in the sense that when you come in, you're not actually more like as how they call babied. You
Yeah.
come into it, and afterwards you're faced with a task which actually expects you to really scramble and get all the instructions you've learned. Everything was applied. It's more like I mean, I enjoyed it in the sense, like because especially that week one of the internship, we were all grappling, we were all getting in touch with each other through Slack. We were actually reviewing the old instructions, and most of
Awesome.
the time, the Google was really good. It really got us rolling, basically. And
Yeah.
yes, honestly, I enjoy the internship a lot more as well.
And there was
Yes.
a lot more in the internship than just the project itself.
Yes.
What, because everyone that's watching, there's workshops that Industry Connect sponsor and put on, things like life skills and
English.
team V to build confidence and everything like that. So, what out of all those workshops, what would you say were the ones that really kind of like helped you?
Well, other than the advanced instruction still, which was being done on a regular basis. The team DI or so. I enjoyed also the presentations, the team V, which was
Mhm.
actually teaching us on how to actually present and what to look out for. And English, it's a second language. Even though I speak English, um, English is still my second language, but it
Yeah.
helped a lot. It's a good conversation. It's almost more like your week is full of activities with a lot of those, which doesn't only make you grow technically, but also personally, which was actually very nice. Yes.
And that's what we try to do. It's we look at a person as a holistically, not just
Yeah.
knowledge based, but being able to apply knowledge and also grow them in their confidence, in this
Yes.
confidence of skills and who they are, how to the written English, communication, and all those kind of things, because it allows you to put your best foot forward, right?
Yeah, true. That is true.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
if you knew someone that wanted to change career just like you did,
Yeah.
what kind of advice or tips would you give them, Cesar?
Well, actually, first is get to know the options, and definitely, I mean, if someone wants to go into the IT field, industry connected is a good way to go. I have recommended already to two people who are already there and would
Oh wow.
still love when, and they are actually enjoying it, because the big difference for me, I think, compared to just actually going through, let's say, a YouTube class or whatever, you do get to understand it. You do get to practice it, but it's, as how you say, yeah, it is academic, and it's not. It doesn't look real
Mm,
compared to Industry Connect. It's almost more like you're back in university. But the difference is, in university, you practically know everyone, but you don't get to deal with everyone. In here, everyone is a big community, and you do get a lot
mm.
of. I, I mean, I find it really good. I mean, this is. I guess I enjoyed it.
Yeah, I think
I
you
got
did,
the
because it kind of
motive.
like comes
Yeah.
across like that.
Yes.
And that's wonderful. That's
Yes.
so good. Yeah, it's those of you that watching, so everyone is on what our platform is called, we utilize to communicate as Slack. And so you get to know each other, you help each other.
Mm,
Whereas like in a normal, I suppose, university classroom kind of thing, you don't really get to know each person that's sitting over there or sitting down there. And
true.
but you're right here, you can see each other, you communicate, you help each other, and your tutors are right there as well on the Slack channel with you. So
Yes.
yeah, it's just a big kind of like, call it a family.
I think it's the new way to go. It must be the new way of learning, really. I'm
Yes.
glad, I'm glad I experienced it.
Oh, well, we're glad that the end result, which is getting a job, came out. It's so awesome, Cesar.
It's
Yeah.
true. It's true. That's
And
what
you've
we're
got to
after.
give yourself a pat on the back because you did the work. You can
Oh,
have everything, but if you're not going to do the work, as I say to
oh,
everyone, if you're not going to do the work and do the hard yards, you're not going to get there. It's the same with life, everything in life, right?
it's
You
true.
apply yourself, you focus, you commit yourself, you get to the end result where you're wanting to go.
Yes. Always think positive. It can work. Yes.
I mean, you're proof. You've been
Yeah,
from FMCG business
I
owner,
got
and now you're an HR reporting information analyst.
enough. I guess I'm getting to be a jack of all trades, but look, it's the way the world is. I like it.
It is. Hey, it's great, fantastic. Hey, Cesar, thank you so much for your time and sharing about your journey. And
Yes.
everyone at Industry Connect MVP Studio, just wish you all the best. Keep in touch with us. It doesn't matter if it's even a year down the track. Keep in touch with us, okay? And all the best.
Thank you very much as well, and all the best to you guys as well.
Thanks, Cesar.